Hiya, how are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. Looks very sunny where you are, Denise.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous day we're having today.
Yeah,
Oh, I know. The last of the summer. Let's hold on to
yes.
it.
Oh, well, you know what? It's a late summer, so it might go on until December,
Yes,
hopefully.
fingers crossed.
So, welcome to the Choose 80 Zoom room, Denise. It's
Welcome,
Thank
Denise.
you. Thanks for having me, ladies.
we're really thrilled that you've got a new single coming out, and honestly, we love it. I keep playing it. It's just got such a feel-good vibe. So, Forever Young is the
Yeah,
single off your forthcoming album, Frequency. We like that.
yeah.
Love that.
And we just yeah, it's such an amazing song. We really do.
It's really
Thank
extended our summer, Denise, because it's got all the ingredients of a great summer song. You know, it's got sun, sea, sand, reggae, and even cocktails.
yes.
Come together, everyone. Party time has just begun.
We love it.
Yes. Oh, wonderful. That's what life is supposed to be, sun, sea, and reggae, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
happy, making happy memories and sipping on cocktails and not
Oh,
really overthinking it.
No,
Enjoy
that's,
yourself because before we know it, it's done. So
oh,
why not?
I know
did you
life's too short. Yeah.
did you enjoy making that video and the song?
Oh yeah. So where we made the video was in London. It looks like it's in Jamaica because we've
Yeah.
got like
Yeah.
shots of Jamaica, but it's actually Pizza Express Live in
Ah,
Holborn, and
yeah.
that's our first 40th show that where we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. So we extended that night to September 30th. Coming up, so the next 2 weeks we're going to be doing the same thing, and it was such an amazing night. Everybody came in, they had their prosecco, they had their free photograph, and in the break they came into my dressing room, got it signed, and we took pictures together and just had a little chat, and then everybody got ready for the second half of the show. So that's what it's going to be like on the 30th. That song dropped straight out of the heavens onto my laptop, and it's like, okay, let me just tap into the Jamaican side of my
It's so
heritage.
catchy. We've been singing it, haven't
It
we?
really is so
Catchy
catchy.
song. And
Wonderful.
I was going to say, it's part of an EP as well, isn't it? You've also released
Yeah.
featuring Seventh Heaven, and it's a remix of System Addicts and Rain or
And
Shine as well, with a real dance vibe to them, which
yes,
we
yeah.
love as well.
We didn't do Rain or Shine back in the day because it was, of course, it's a ballad. So we were back and forth in emails. He says, no, Seventh Heaven's like John. He says, no, we can't do Rain or Shine. That's not going to work. And I says, why isn't it going to work? This is a ballad. No, you know what? I'm the lead singer. Let me get into your studio,
Good for you.
speed the track up, and I'll redo the vocals. So that's what we did. And he's like, wow, this is really wicked. And I just absolutely love John from Seventh Heaven. He's amazing to work with. He's so
Oh.
fast.
I mean, those two songs we loved back in the day. And
Yeah.
to recap, I mean, they were two of just an amazing list of songs that you had
Yeah.
incredible hits with over the years. So
Yeah.
Five Star had 15 top 40 hits, which from
Yeah.
85 to 88, and you sold, it probably has gone up by now, but 15 million records worldwide.
Yes.
I mean,
Incredible,
just
isn't it?
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart. It's been quite a journey. I mean, it's been 40 years. It had a master plan. My dad always said that it's always great to have a plan and kind of like follow your plan or make it even better. He's come from touring with Wilson Pickett, playing guitar on the Wilson Pickett Midnight Hour tour and working with Desmond Dekker. So, and a lot of the 60s artists. He's also a record distributor and a producer, a songwriter. So he's worn many hats, and he brought all of
Yes,
his
definitely.
legacy to our table. And then we went from there, and he's the main reason why we're celebrating our 40th year this year.
Brilliant.
Oh.
And looking back over that 40 years, Denise, is there any moment, a magical moment that really stands out for you when you look back over your career?
I think there are many of them, and it's quite hard to pick. It's like meeting Queen Elizabeth and having two
Oh.
sold out tours, and winning the BPI, and being nominated for the Grammys,
Wow.
And there's just so
Yeah.
many
So
huge
many.
moments
Yeah,
during the
when did you
royal
meet-
varieties.
When did you meet the Queen?
Many times. I think we met her early on, in 84, 85, and then later, and then I got to meet Prince Edward over in Windsor at Panto. Then we met Princess Margaret, and then we met a couple more of the royal family over the
Oh,
years.
Princess Margaret, like Denise, she
Oh,
counts. Everyone says she was quite a character.
yeah, I love her character. She's a little rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Just very, they all did their job. Is it very hot in those costumes? This is what the Queen was saying. And Princess Margaret, I love the picture with Princess Margaret. I can't rightly remember what she said or if she said anything, or we just
Yeah.
curtsied and
Yeah.
but it's been quite a journey.
Oh,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
And we know you were all big fans of Michael Jackson. And when we spoke to Doris, who's lovely, by the way, obviously runs in the family, she said she was so nervous when she got to meet him. Did you meet him at the same time?
Who, Michael Jackson, did you say?
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
I didn't get to meet him.
Oh, just Doris, was it?
I
Oh.
wasn't a Michael fan. Lorraine and Doris were the Michael fans. I was a Smokey Robinson fan. So I wasn't really that interested in meeting him, but I'm so glad that I did Thriller Live, because I got to see and get to feel and experience what a talent this man was.
Yes, I was lucky to see that.
The key that he sang in, and it just all coordinated with his moves. Everything was just so it resonated. It's all linked, and it was like when you got into the feel of it. When I got into the feel of it, it was just like a natural flow. I love his percussive singing and his percussive dancing. So I really felt that energy, and I thought, oh my God, I should have met him. But I flew all the way to Vegas to meet Smokey instead.
Oh, did you? How was that?
Yeah. Got to meet him twice.
Oh, what did you say to him? Because it's quite a moment when you meet a hero, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't really say much. I just said, hi, I'm Deniece. And then my friend was there, and she was looking at me like, speak. What are you doing? Speak. She was this and she was that, and she's the lead singer of 5 Star, and she's like my publicist. You can't speak. Like when I met Lionel Richie, I started to cry. It's like, no, don't cry. What are you doing? Nobody else cried.
Can I just say though, Denise, when I saw Thriller, it was fantastic, your performance, and you got really good reviews. They said you were like the female Michael Jackson, the dance moves and the voice as well. So a fantastic performance.
Thank you, sweetheart. Just a phenomenal artist. Just stepping into his shoes, and not really stepping into his shoes, but feeling what his energy and everything that he did is. It's very sorely missed in this industry.
You actually went on tour with the Jacksons, didn't you? On your Unity tour.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, their Unity tour.
You met the Jacksons before?
Yeah. Marlon was like, "Hey, Jackie, come on, Deniece has to do her rehearsal." It was like I was sitting front row of rehearsal, and I said, "Did Marlon just say my name?" I was having my own personal moments and moments with the Jacksons right here while they were rehearsing. It was unreal. It's just unreal.
Now you mentioned your dad was he owned and ran record labels, didn't he, Denise? He had a big music history, and as you say, he worked with Otis Redding, Wilson Pickett,
Jimmy Cliff.
Desmond Dekker, the Israelites, and all those great hits. Did he ever talk about those people with you and sort of
always? That's one thing I miss about Dad. They do say that when you manifest and when you're happy about things and you talk about them and you continuously talk about them, and then you kind of like, we have our family time and we all sit and we talk, and those are the moments that I really miss, because that's what life is about for me, is connection with energy and just reminiscing about the really, really great parts of your life, because when you do, you bring about more great things to come in your life. That's
definitely.
one thing a lot of people here in Britain think, and around the world think, that if you talk about your victories, you're boasting or you're showing off, but it's not. It's not about boasting or showing off. It's about talking your energy and your great and your good energy into the universe and bringing about more. And that's what I believe in.
And celebrating those wonderful opportunities, isn't it?
Celebrating.
Going back a few years, with all of you living together in Romford, there was a documentary that showed your wonderful house and the amazing cars. And I remember going into school the next day and saying, "Did you see the 5-star documentary? Oh, their cars were brilliant. Wasn't this brilliant?" And you had your own studio. What was it like to celebrate that success with your brothers and sisters? Because, you know, you get people that achieve this on their own and it must be a different experience, but to have your family going through the same experience, that must have been really special.
I think it really was. I couldn't say, I can't really talk about doing it on my own, because I've only just started to do it on my own, but with my family, I felt, as a teenager, I felt safe because I was in the middle. I was with my family. Mummy was making the food, packing it all up for us to go to the top of the pops, go to the Royal Varieties. And then Daddy was there, side states, protecting us, making sure there weren't any predators around, and then ushered straight back on the bus into the Mercedes and straight home again. So I felt very protected. But that wasn't only when the group started. When we were at school, we were always very protected. We weren't allowed on many school trips. Mummy didn't want us to go off anywhere on any kind of bus or so we weren't allowed to venture out. We're very, very protected.
It was really interesting to hear you say about Top of the Pops, because I imagined that you'd be there, you'd be mixing with all the stars. But I heard you say that you basically kept yourself to yourself because you were younger and your dad was protecting you like that. So it was a different experience to how I imagined it for you.
Yes, sweetie, because I was still in Delroy was still in school. I was still in school. I was supposed to go up to the sixth form, so I had to bring in notes to the headmistress to ask her if I could do the Royal Varieties and the Wogans and stuff. And then
you were living our dream, Deniece.
What's that, sweetheart?
You were living our dream. We would have loved to have done that.
Oh, sweetie. Yeah. So I'm not a person that has many friends. I can count my friends, not even my best friends, my friends on one hand. But when it came to school, it's like I had tons of friends. The next day they're like, "Did you see Pearson or Rogan doing the robot?"
Great memories. Oh
yeah, wonderful.
I was going to say, you actually made history, didn't you, Deniece, the group, because you got the first Brit, the first black band to get a Brit. That must have been incredible moment for you.
Absolutely, sweetheart. Yeah, and to break Michael Jackson's record of having the most singles released off of one album. And also the first 19-year-old to own and drive a Lamborghini Countach.
Lovely. Love that. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's cool. I saw it in the magazine because I was the only one who didn't have my car. So you've got all this fleet of the Ferrari and the Porsche and the Mercedes and the Rolls Royce parked in the drive, and then it's like, well, where's my car? So Daddy says, which one do you want? Show me the car you want. I couldn't even drive, so he said, show me the car you want, and I'll get it for you. So I got this exotic magazine. I said, I want this one, Daddy. And he said, you want that one? And I just said, yes, please, because I like the way that the doors
parallel parking was a nightmare, wasn't
was. I backed it into Lorraine's Ferrari. So he said, go pass your test, and then I'll get you the car. So I went and passed my test, and then here I am in the picture in front of my Lamborghini with my learner plate.
Oh, wow.
Which colour was it?
Black with champagne interior.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Did you
Beautiful.
actually take that to take the driving test? That would have been something, wouldn't it?
Oh no, gosh, no. I passed in a little crappy driving car first, and then I went speeding around in that. Yeah.
Back to the Brits that we mentioned. Can you remember that night? Do you remember what sort of an occasion that was for you?
Oh gosh, it was amazing. They actually did tell us that we won before we went on, so we were prepared. Yeah. So we got all our dresses made. That was one of my first designs, with the long trail and the white Hollywood wrap. And so Stead was gentleman enough to help me with my dress when getting up on the stage. I wish I would have come on in view more of the camera making the speech, because I wasn't there. But I wish I would have. But I really enjoyed the night and designing the dress for the night.
I bet you felt like royalty for the night, Deniece.
Oh, I always feel like royalty, sweetie. Look.
Yes. There we are.
So this is the this is the 5-star 40th anniversary
I
sweater.
like that.
Can you buy those on your website?
Yes, sweetheart. I'm going to launch my website in, I think, maybe next week, end of next week.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and they'll be available there. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. There we are.
But they'll also be on September 30th. That we have a merchandise section, so they'll be available there also.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, because you've got the Pizza Express gig, haven't you? Pizza Express live gig coming up.
Live.
Any other
in Holborn.
That's it. Any other plans, Deniece?
Yeah, I got the Christmas single coming, and I've got the still writing for my album for spring summer, Frequency, and also got a lot of Bogners coming up. A lot of festivals are coming in for next year. We're putting together a tour. It's very, very new with the Leeds Orchestra. I think it's a 9-day tour that's happening next year. So much happening.
That's exciting. Really is. Yeah, I mean, especially with an orchestra, that'll be a new sound.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was phenomenal. I did it once over in Leeds, and it was absolutely, oh my God, just the hair can't wait. With the violins, just stunning, so stunning.
Oh, we look forward to that. And as is our Choose 80s custom, we're going to end up with some quick fire questions, Deniece. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
You're back in an 80s sweet shop with all those lovely jars of sweets. Which would you choose for a quarter of?
The peanuts. You know, the peanut shaped ones.
Oh,
yeah. And you crack it open, it's got the little nuts inside.
Yes. Oh, nice choice.
And then thinking about Christmas presents of years gone by as a child, can you remember your favourite Christmas present that you received?
Lamborghini.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't make them anymore. They're old school. They're those stockings. Remember, they were shaped like stockings.
Oh
they had the
netting.
Bar.
Yeah, netting on it.
Yeah, the netting ones. Yes, that's it. And so, oh my God, we're so big on chocolate. So all of us used to have £5 each to go and buy 5 presents for well, a bit more than £5, but and then we all bought each other 5 stockings. So I had 5 Christmas stockings. Instead, used to take the Mars bars and melt them down in the pot.
Happy days. Happy days.
Yeah, happy days.
Oh, out in the streets, Deniece, with playing with your friends, what was your favourite pastime? Was it like cycling, or did you like roller skating, or what would you do if you were out in the streets with your mates?
I had one friend that lived around the corner. Her name was Michelle Frost. I don't know whether she's still around. I'm sure she is. And hopefully she'll see this interview. But I always used to go around her house. We used to just chill out, and her little sister, we used to just chill out, draw pictures. But my most happiest is laying down on the pavement, actually, and watching the clouds. I always used to do that. Yeah.
You used to see shapes, didn't you, in the clouds?
Yeah. Yes. And each cloud was important. It's just like the everybody in the world, everyone. I mean, God is so great that he made the fingerprints different on every single person.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
nobody can be anybody else. And that's how important each and every one of us are, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, next question is, which poster did you have up on your bedroom wall? Did you have a teenage crush that you had covering your bedroom walls?
George. Yeah, I had first when I was a teenager and I didn't know about George Michael. When I was going to school before Wham came out, was Smokey Robinson. So I had his album cover, 2 eyes, a nose, and no lips, because I kept kissing the album cover and it was all gone. And then it was George.
Oh, great choices. So you met
Yeah,
Smokey. Were you lucky enough to meet George, Deniece?
Yeah, I did. I got dressed up, put some makeup on, and went to Brown's nightclub. And I sat there, and he said, "Would you like something to drink?" And I said, "Yes, please." And he says, "What would you like?" I said, "Orange juice." He was in a group with his friends, so he bought me an orange juice. And then in Los Angeles, I got to meet him also. We lost the sun.
That's all that talking of clouds we just
I know.
So great memories, Deniece, there of George.
Absolutely.
Such a lovely guy,
Absolutely,
wasn't
sweetie.
he?
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, he sang from the heart. Not many singers sing from the heart and pull on your heartstrings, you know. And he was one of them. Sure. Just like Karen Carpenter. Every note she sang is like just
amazing.
So beautiful.
Magic.
Angelic.
Next one was favourite music mag.
Oh yes. Favourite music. Because we had smash hits back in the day, didn't we?
Melody Maker.
Yeah, we did. And Look In.
#1.
Yeah, we had a comic strip. I think it was in the Look In. Yeah. I was like, what am I doing this week? What story are they writing about?
The last thing we wanted to ask you was just, obviously you're touring as 5-star and there's only you at the moment. We'd love to see you back together. Do you think that will ever happen?
Fingers crossed, sweetheart. Because we're all family. We're all still we're all family. We're all still here, and I think I need this time to kind of like do my thing that I need to do. And I'm really I'm the happiest that I've ever been in music. I'm writing, I'm producing, and I'm doing my thing. But fingers crossed.
It'd be lovely to see you in both your own material and 5-star. So always a pleasure.
We can't wait to see you on your tour coming up, and good luck.
Thank you, sweetheart.
40th anniversary celebrations. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
thank you for having me, sweetie.
Good
All
weekend.
right.
Thanks so much.